All right. So let's come into a seated position, cross-legged or kneeling. I always cross my left leg first. So today, let's change our habits and just settle into your seats. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms above your head, interlace your hands, point your fingers or your index fingers up towards the sky. Really stretch nice and long. Take a deep breath in and then let your hands rest onto your thighs. Close your eyes and sit nice and still. Just taking a moment to pause. To pause in the beginning of our day and kind of setting the stage for the rest of the day. Checking in with ourselves so we can alter or just be with what is. If we notice like, oh, we might be able to observe the shift in our body, in our minds, in our hearts between this moment and when we have finished our practice. It's those shifts of energy, just the blood flow, the prana, the life force, the oxygen that has an effect on our physical body. Connecting with your body and your breath also has a calming and beautiful effect on your mind. And we get an opportunity to just feel and think whatever comes up, so we stay closer and connected to our own truth. And there's no judgment and there's no attachment. It's what it is, but it is good to know what is going on in deeper layers of ourselves. And the collective theme of this week is relationships. Relationships that we can celebrate and honor. People that have beautifully crossed our path. Some might still be with us, some might have already left. Some relationships are still there, some also just leave our lives, but they all have an impact on us. So just honoring, and on Monday when I was sitting in meditation, my meditation was to just kind of feel and think about all the people all around the world, from my parents to my sister to my best friends to all these wonderful human beings that have such a beautiful place in my life. And being so grateful for the support and the love and the sense of having that community of friends and family that I can count on, that make me who I am today as well. So let's sit still and just cultivate that sense of connection through the heart, through the mind, through all these beautiful, lovely people. And maybe also animals, anything that, you know, you have a relationship with. And if it feels nice, you can even place your hands on top of each other on your chest, on your heart. I always find it quite a safe and beautiful gesture. Acknowledging your heart, acknowledging the relationship, acknowledging all the people that have a special place in your heart. And some relationships are very healthy for us. They uplift us, and some are not. And it's sometimes also a matter of letting go of certain relationships that do not serve us, which is difficult, it's painful. But it's up to us to decide in which relationship we want to invest our energy and our time, and others might not be worth it at the moment or anymore, and maybe that will change again. So thank you for our relationship, for our journey on our mat, which helps us to be the best version of ourselves, of our mats, which cultivates a relationship with ourselves. And that's where it all starts. That beautiful intention, or maybe today you want to specifically dedicate your practice to a loved one or several loved ones. Just bring that in your mind now. And then bring your hands to your knees and start to create, I actually prefer to do that without the pillow or the block. Start to create big circles with your body, with your upper body. I like to do it with my eyes closed, but feel free to keep them open if that feels nicer. Notice if your body is moving in a clockwise or in an anti-clockwise direction. And just make a note of that. And then let's coordinate our movements with our breath. So you breathe in to come forward. You breathe out to bring your chin to the chest. Open the front of the body. When you come forward, open the throat. And then exhale, round it back. A couple more circles here. Alright, come to the center. Remember what side you were turning now. Also maybe check which foot is in front. And then we bring the feet together and we just fold forward nice and softly. Let your head be heavy. Notice any sensations. So you can be quite upright with the spine, or if you feel quite spacious and it allows you to still breathe here freely, then you can come a little bit lower. Slowly roll up, bring your right hand behind you and just take a soft lift so your left foot is pressing into the floor, and then slowly bring your bum back and change sides. So one foot presses into the floor, that heel might even lift. Exhale, inhale one side, exhale to the other side. Inhale to lift, fill up, feel light. Exhale, ground. One more time each side. Feels a little awkward, but that's okay. And you can even come to the toes, play around with the shapes. Come back down into your seat and then cross the other leg in front and then move into the other direction. Just slowly wakening up our bodies, oiling our joints, bringing some fluid into spaces that might just need a little bit of attention. You'll quickly feel the fascia loosening up. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel free to slow down the movement. Let your breath be your guide. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to round back. Couple more circles here. Nice. Breathe in, arms up to the sky, palms together. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Roll over your shins and we meet in child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees nice and wide. Child's pose is available to you whenever you want. So whenever you need a little rest, you can just come to this shape. Inhale, tabletop, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Right arm up to the sky. Create a couple of circles with that right hand. Loosen up, take a deep breath in. Thread the needle, bring the right arm to the floor, right ear to the floor. You can let the left hand walk to the top of the mat, or maybe it loops around the lower back and finds the inside of your right thigh. Hold and breathe. If you feel ready for some more, you can also either tuck your left toes and keep the toes on the floor for a nice extension in the back of the left leg, or you can lift them up. I find it tricky when I'm just waking up, just noticing that balance is a little bit more challenging when you haven't really moved yet. Take another deep breath in. Bring the knee and the hand in front, back down to the floor, hand in front of the nose. Right arm up to the sky, breathe in. Reach your arm to the top of your mat, breathe out. Left arm, left leg, that would be reaches back. Exhale, knee, nose, elbow together. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounds. Breathe in, lengthen. Make yourself small. Exhale. Lengthen, inhale, right hand down, left foot steps to the top of your mat in a low runner's lunge. Take a deep breath in here. Wide-legged, half splits. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Feel free to slide those hands under your shoulders. Nice. Runner's lunge. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, look forward, breathe in. Flatten the palms, breathe out. Step back, plank pose, inhale. All the way to the tummy, exhale. Fingertips to the outside of your mat. Point your toes, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and find, maybe you can see your right heel. Come back to center, breathe in. Hardly any weight on the fingers, look over your left shoulder. One more time each side, inhale, even less weight on the hands or let them float. Exhale, let your muscles in the back do the work. Breathe in center. Press the toes into the floor, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center, lift your chest, hands next to your rib cage, exhale. Tabletop, breathe in. Hips to heels, child's pose, breathe out. Inhale, come back to a tabletop, left hand reaches up to the sky. Create a couple of circles. Breathe in, look up, thread the needle, left arm underneath, right hand or to the top of the mat, or the right hand loops around and finds the inside of the left thigh. Feel free to close your eyes. You can tuck your right toes and find length in the back of the right leg, or maybe lift it up nice and slow, finding balance. Do what feels good to you, where you can breathe, where you can smile. Another deep breath in, knee down, right hand in front of the nose. Inhale, arm up to the sky. Reach the arm to the top of the mat, exhale. Right leg reaches behind you, breathe in. Knee, nose, elbow together, breathe out. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, round, make yourself small. 1 more time here, pointer. And 1 more time, nice and small. Pointer to transition, inhale, lengthen. Left hand down, big step. Maybe you need to help the foot all the way to the top of the mat for a low runner's lunge. Feel the opening in the groin. Stay with your breath. Take a deep breath in, lengthen a little bit, lift the heart. Wide-legged half splits. Hold and breathe, 3 rounds of breath. Feel free to close your eyes. Tuck your left toes, walk forward, runner's lunge, breathe in. Flatten the palms to the floor, breathe out. Step back into plank pose, inhale. Half plank chaturanga on your toes or on your knees. Upward facing dog, you can flip over the toes, open the heart, downward facing dog, lovely. First down dog of our practice, so just feel it out, maybe pedal the legs, you've got around 5 to 6 rounds of breath. Feel free to close your eyes. I use down dog as a little bit of a check-in, a little bit of a checklist. So I check the alignment of my hands, am I still paying attention to my hands? I check if my feet are still happy. Then I focus on the length of my spine, which is my priority. And then I go like, hey, where's my breath? It's kind of this little checklist of 4 things that work for me. And then really bring the breath back in. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise. Interlace your hands, let your index fingers point up towards the sky. Inhale. Half moon over to your right side. Exhale. Open the left side of the body. Breathe in to center, nice lateral stretches. Breathe out over to the other side. Fabulous. Inhale, back to center. Fold forward. Exhale, dive forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in, hands to heart center to start off with, breathe out. Right knee into chest, wind removal pose. Hugging the right knee in, where's my balance? Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, and I like how you are loosening up that right ankle, just feeling into that ankle. Flex that right foot, so you draw the toes up towards the shins. Keep the flex, and then just come into a figure 4, exhale. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms above your head. Exhale, good to see your right knee behind your left and twist at the same time. Quite a big shake. Yeah, good. Stand back up, single leg Tadasana, knee in towards your chest. Beautiful transitions. Samasthiti. Exhale, stand and hands in front of the heart. Good. Utkatasana, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out, focus your eyes. Wind removal pose, left knee into chest. Couple of circles with that foot. So remember that transition, but that went very, very well. Thought it was going to be more tricky. Flex the foot, draw the toes up towards the shins. Keep the foot flexed. The reason we flex the foot is that the muscles are nice and active and it protects your knee. Arms up to the sky, inhale. Courtesy, your left knee behind the right and twist. Yeah, you've got it, lovely. Inhale, single leg Tadasana, left knee back in towards your chest. Hands to heart center, exhale. High mountain, arms up to the sky. Breathe in, interlace your fingers over to your left side, exhale. Inhale, up to the sky. To the other side, exhale, open up. Inhale, high mountain, reach up. Relax your shoulders, fold forward, dive forward, relax all the way down. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. So you step, you jump, you float, or you skip. You can do a push-up. It's a little bit of self-practice within the practice. Toes or knees, it's all good. We're just ironing out the spine. Let the breath be your guide. We meet again in downward facing dog. A bit of core challenge. Come to plank pose, breathe in. Lift your left hand to the top. Maybe you reach your right toes. Yeah, hold for 3, 2, let's wake up the body. Change sides, find 4, both hands, both feet. And then right hand and left leg. The toe can also be on the floor. Try to lift for 3, 2, both hands down, plank pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog, we're nice and warm, breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Interlace your hands behind your back and fold forward. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Hands back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's flow. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Open the hip and bend the knee. Now your right knee is pointing to the right side. If you're not sure, you might want to check quickly because this is new. Now from here, you breathe in and you try to kick your leg next to you. Next to you, but nice and high. So if you look over your right shoulder, your foot is quite to the front of your mat. More to the side, girls. Yeah, more to the side, more to the side, more to the side, more to the side. Good. Take a deep breath in. Right knee to your left arm. That is a lot of work for that right hip. I can feel it. 3-legged dog, square hips this time. Knee opens again, lift up. Let's practice that one more time. So the right hip stacks on top of the left. The knee points to the side. Take a deep breath in. Kick your leg out next to you. Next to you, next to you, next to you. Now can you step that foot slowly all the way to the top of your mat in a runner's lunge? Yeah! I can almost feel it cramp up into the hip, which is very strong core connection. Look forward, breathe in. Malasana squat, both feet top of the mat, hands to heart center. Lift the heart, take a deep breath in. Fold forward, toe heel, your feet to touch. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Right knee in towards your chest, wind removal pose. Immediately flex the right foot. Figure 4, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky, breathe in. Courtesy, your right knee behind your left, twist. Hold it this time. Hold, so your weight is in the left foot. The right toe is light, and you can twist away from the thigh. Twist away from the thigh, look down towards the floor. Beautiful. Take a breath in, stay for the exhale. Step back, crescent lunge. Weird transitions this morning. Yes. Exhale, twist to your left side. Easy twist. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Prasarita, walk all the way to the right side, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward to hold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, heels in, toes out, star pose, rise to a big standing position, expand your energy, horse, sit all the way down, hands can come to thighs. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, drop the right shoulder down and the left shoulder up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, change sides. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out. One more time each side. Fill up. Empty the lungs, creating space. Star pose. Inhale, arms up to the sky. To the top of your mat. Left leg, warrior 2. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Half moon. Left hand comes down to the floor, quite far in front of you. And then open the right hip. Stack it. Stack it, step it. Maybe you bend the knee, whoop up. Core controlled, maybe you bend the knee. Maybe you can kick your leg out to the side. It's a weird variation. Yes. Bring the leg back. Just playing around with your balance in your core. Take a deep breath in. Shiva squat, right knee hooks behind the left. Standing splits, lift the right leg up to the sky. Hold and breathe. Do whatever feels good with your hands. Maybe they can help you bring the nose a little closer to the shin if that feels good. Soften the neck and the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Feet together, foot forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, Yogi's Choice, step, jump, float. You can skip these. This is just nice and symmetrical, powerful shapes. Remember, you can always rest in child's pose. You can take a cobra instead of an up dog. It is your practice. Check in with yourself in down dog. Am I still paying attention to my hands? Are they happy? Are my feet happy? What about my spine? And most importantly, your breath. Pay attention to that beautiful breath. Bring your feet a little wider and make your down dog a little shorter. Lift your right hand and point it to the top of your mat. Maybe lift your left foot, but you're not in plank, you're in down dog. I find this even more challenging, more wobbly. Wobbly is not a problem. Take a deep breath in, change sides. Whew! It's almost nice when you can put that hand and foot back down. Maybe start with the foot, maybe start with the hand. Find a diagonal line. Find it, hold it for 3, 2, hand and foot down, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Rise, high mountain, interlace your hands above your head. Breathe in, hands to heart center. Take a moment to just stand still. And standing still, pausing, is part of your practice. It's in the stillness that we notice. Notice what we're feeling. Notice the shift, the change, the sensations. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breathe out. Inhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Step straight to downward facing dog. Hands down, feet down. Feel it out. If you're not sure about the distance, I always like to do a plank. And then from plank, you don't move your hands and feet, and that is a nice length. Left leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Stack your left hip on top of the right. Bend the knee and let the knee point to the left side. So rather than the knee pointing to the back of your mat, your knee is pointing to the left side of the mat. Equal weight in both hands. Breathe in. Karate kick your leg out to the side. Hold it. Lift it. Can you see it if you look over your left shoulder? Can you see the toes? Nice work. Take a deep breath in. Knee to your right arm. Cross it underneath. Lots of core strength. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Square the hips and then open it again. And then the knee bends to the left side. Hold. Breathe in. Kick it out. Breathe out. Look to the top of your mat and keep the leg as straight as possible. Step the foot to the top of your mat. Runner's lunge. Nice. Look forward. Inhale. Malasana squat. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Take another deep breath in here. Fold forward. Toe heel your feet to touch. Inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Fold forward. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Hands to heart. Pause. And then left knee in towards your chest. Flex the foot immediately. Breathe in. Figure 4. Breathe out. Inhale. Arms reach up towards the sky. Courtesy your left knee behind the right. Come into your twist. Hold your twist. Yeah, so you're using the right thigh as an anchor. And you can softly press the elbow into the thigh. The hands press together. Nice twist. Awesome work. Take a breath in together and a breath out. Crescent lunge. Gracefully step back. Find your feet. Inhale. Twist over to the right. Exhale, hover the left knee. Easy twist. Left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Prasarita. Walk your hands over to the left side. Fold forward. Turn your toes in. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk over with your hands to your right foot. And now draw the nose a little closer to your shin. You can let the right ear, that would be your left ear, kind of rest into your left bicep. Oh, feel the grounding through the feet and the space in the left side of the upper body. Let's change sides. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk over to your left foot. Exhale. Back to center, halfway lift, breathe in, flatten your lips, fold forwards, heels in, toes out, star pose, big breath in, expand your energy, be proud and tall, exhale, horse, sit down, arms are horizontal, take a deep breath in, one arm down, one arm up, it doesn't matter which one, we'll do both sides, dancing chords. Inhale, back to center, reach to the fingers, change side, exhale, open the lateral sides of the body. One more time each side, inhale, maybe sink a little deeper in your squat, exhale. Last one, inhale here, exhale. Star pose, rise, stand all the way up, top of the mat, warrior 2, exhale, slice open. Nice and graceful. Reverse warrior, lift the right arm up, reach up and over. Half moon variation. So your right hand, I find this one because we're doing weird stuff with our legs. Easier with my hand on the floor, but feel what works for you. So you bend it. Ooh, there's my art. One day I'm going to kick my art off the floor, off the wall. I hope not. Alright, bend that knee. Now let that knee point to the left side. And there you can start to kick out. So it's almost like you're in an L shape. You're in an L shape. Lift up, kick out. Take a deep breath in, come to normal half moon.
Shiva squat. Exhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg up. Hold and breathe. Work with your hands, with your feet, or just stay and breathe. Take another deep breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale, relax. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, float. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. 3 rounds of breath in down dog to reset, to reconnect. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Rise, high mountain, stand all the way up. Samastitihi, wonderful movements, wonderful focus. Let's just do something funky. We've done a lot of core control, weird kind of side movements. This is just playtime. This is just playtime. So what you're going to try to do, that's why I make you stand so you can see it. We'll do both sides. You'll do a toe hook, and then you're going to try to lift your leg up and over to the side. Ooh, oh, it's hard work. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try. Just be curious. So pick a side. We'll do both. And then you find a toe hook, and it's about that resistance. You can bend the standing leg, reach the other arm, the one that is free, reach it to the side and feel it through the reach. How far can you lift your foot? How much can you lengthen through the crown? Woo! Yay! Lift it a little bit higher. Good! Nice! It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Play with it. Play with it. Nice! Nice, Karina. That's it, Marali. You're looking amazing. Reach through the fingers, Karina. Yeah, lovely, Yolande. Frustrating, right? It's like weird and frustrating. Okay, other side. And that's the mindset. Because if we put a mindset like, oh, I have to get this perfect, then it's not fun. But if it's like, oh, this is quite weird, this is quite funky, like a child almost like trying weird things and not having any judgment about it. And that's quite cool to practice. Just like being in it, doing it, doesn't really matter what we are achieving. Yeah, and then suddenly there's less pressure. Yes! Oh, this side comes easier, I don't know why. Take another couple of tries, or rest in forward fold. Looking good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs a little bit, that gives a bit of space and freedom into the hips. You can even drop that right knee a little to the left and the left knee a little to the right. So you're dancing in your hips, because it's a lot of hip and hip flexors and all of that. We'll do a little bit more. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee so the right heel is close to your right hip bone and your knee is pointing to the side. Not to the back, to the side. Take a deep breath in, kick the leg out to the side, exhale, hover it. Inhale together, right knee, left arm, exhale. 3-legged dog, open the hip, knee to the side, breathe in, exhale, extend, keep your legs straight and bring it all the way to the top of the mat. One day you'll be able to come straight into full splits. Of course. Look forward, inhale. One day everything will happen. And then Vinyasa. Practice, 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 practice. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Try a crow crane pose. A little bit more playtime here, just to explore the arm balance. Toes can lift off the floor. Remember the different variations. So the arms can be on the inside of the knees. That is amazing. You can also bring the knees in the back of the armpits. And if you're working in that variation, I would like to invite you to try to straighten the arms. To straighten the arms. Can you try to straighten the arms? It's a lot of work. Nice. I'll give you, oh, we're getting warm there. Good, yeah, take off all your clothes. Nice. Crowing, craning, love it. Take one more deep breath in. So powerful, good focus. Fold forward, toe heel, your feet to touch. Halfway lift, let's release some of the intensity, that intense focus. Flutter your lips. Chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Figure 4, right ankle on top of your thigh. Arms up to the sky. Inhale. Courtesy, your right knee behind your left and twist. Now in our twist we can stay, or here is a lovely opportunity to try a side crow. So your right elbow is already crossed quite deeply. I've got the nice stripes here actually, my Adidas stripes. So this is where I'm aiming. In the beginning of my stripe, this is my right elbow, and almost here in the end of the stripe, it's going to be my left elbow. Hands down, look forward, and then lift your feet off the floor, maybe. Maybe, play with it. Yeah, nice. Look forward more. Look away, look away, look away, look away. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. It's just a matter of finding the shape. And it takes a couple of times to try where to place the things. Yeah, maybe you can open the legs. Awesome. All right, let's meet back into that twisted dragonfly. Together we breathe in, lift the heart, stay for your exhale. Big step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Twist over to your left, exhale. Easy twist, right arm down, left arm up to the sky. Prasarita over to the side. You've got an opportunity here to bring your legs up towards the sky. So we don't often break headstands down, because if you have any issues with your neck, please don't do headstands. And it is not a headstand, it's actually an arm stand. I mean, there you obviously can say, yeah, but what about forearm balance? Forearm balance, there is no weight in the head. Headstands, there is like 20%, not even. So you hold on to the opposite elbow, interlace, the bottom pinky moves on the inside of the palm. I like to squeeze the palms together, and then the back of the head actually rests for me, rests into the thumbs. So I find the top of my crown, there is no jumping. So this is enough. And then we go to a little egg, the little egg shape. People are impatient to bring their legs up to the sky. Here you're working in finding your center of gravity. And the legs will come over time. That will come, that will come. It's really just 1%. It's first about finding your egg. And then I like to just practice whether or not I'm putting too much weight in my head, so I can lift my head. I press into the arms and I lift my head. That's not easy. You'll probably fall the first couple of times. So practice that. Or just stay in your forward fold. Slowly does it. Can you lift your head, and then you'll probably fall. The first couple of times when you press the arms into the floor to lift the head, just a second, I also used to fall, but it's a good, because if you want to be in a safe there, it's all in the arms and the shoulders, hardly any weight. Awesome, awesome. Let's come back into our forward fold. Very well done. Inhale, halfway lift again. Let's just release. That was serious. Let's move on. Heels in, toes out. Star pose. Big breath to the top of your mat. Left foot in front. Warrior 2. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Left arm swings up towards the sky. Half moon. And now to Chapasana. So if you want to. Chapasana means again you bend the right knee, but now you hold on to the ankle. Yeah, and you kick the foot into the hand. Try, oops, where am I going? Focus, Joëlle, Dristi, yes. knee behind the left. Standing splits, lift up, hold, hold, hold. Take a deep breath in, feet together, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, yogi's choice, chaturanga, step, jump, float, it's up to you. Inhale, upward facing down. Exhale, beautiful, downward facing down. 3 to 4 rounds of breath here. And if child's pose feels better, if this feels like, oh yeah, yum, then do that. It's our relationship that we build with ourselves on these mats. If you are allowing yourself to be and to gift yourself what you need, oh, such a beautiful thing to practice. Left leg up to the sky. Let's go. Breathe in. Stack the hip on top. Bend the knee so it comes closer to the top of your mat and closer to your left armpit. Breathe in here. Extend the leg to the side. Kick it out. Exhale. Lovely strong core. Inhale. Left knee to your right arm. Exhale. 3-legged dog. Open the hip again. Knee draws closer to your left armpit. Kick it out. Exhale. Breathe in. Look forward. Through the straight leg. Bring it all the way to the top. Woo! Nice landing. Runner's lunge. Breathe in. Malasana squat. Breathe out. Hands to heart center. And then let's just cultivate some energy here. So we do 10 stand-ups. Inhale to stand up. Maybe reassess your feet. Sit back down. Yes. 2. Inhale to stand up and come back down. 3. 4. 5. 6. Nice. 7. 8. 9. 10. Malasana. Breathe in. Press, fold forward. Toe heel. Your feet to touch. Utkatasana. Breathe in. Left foot, figure 4 on top of right thigh. Breathe out. Arms reach up to the sky. Inhale. Courtesy, your left knee behind the right. Twist over towards your right side. Remember what we did on the other side? You can stay there or you can try your side crow. Left elbow, the elbow is touching this knee, so it's really very far down. And then lift your bum a little bit. So it's more a shift forward. It's almost like you're lifting and you're shifting forward, and then the thigh can come into the back of the elbow. You can even open the legs. Let's go. Take some time. Try. Trying is enough. And the gaze is important. Where you're looking is very important. It can help you balance. The one side might be easier than the other. Look further forward, Joëlle. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That looks better. That looks, yeah, exactly that. Nice. Nice. Let meet in that twist. So the left knee is behind the right. Breathe in, lift the heart a little. Stay for the exhale. Big step back. Crescent lunge. Find your feet. Inhale. Twist to the right side. Breathe out. Easy twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Look up. Walk over to the left side, Prasarita, exhale. An option to try your headstand, your Shavasana again, or to just hang out here and stretch. I'll give you 30 seconds just to choose what suits you. Amazing. You've got around 3 more rounds of breath. So if your feet are up, maybe slowly with control, bring them back down. Inhale together, halfway lift. Make some noise. Heels in, toes out, star pose. Straight to the top of your mat, warrior 2, exhale. The reverse warrior, right arm up to the sky. Half moon to Chapasana variation. Just all kinds of weird variations today to shift things, to shake things up, You can bend the left knee, hold on to the front of the foot, and noticing your internal dialogue about yourself, with yourself. You can change that. You can really change that. When you notice a negative thought about anything you're doing, then just go, why would I think negative about the fact that I'm practicing yoga? Why? It's the most healing, beautiful practice. Let's practice self-care. All right, inhale, self-love. Shiva squat. Exhale, standing splits, lift up. Fold forward, feet together, breathe out. Last chance, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, float. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Come to a seated position at the top of your mat. It is freezing out here. I need something to wear. It's spring, but shoo, looking good. All right. Feet together like we did in the beginning, and then just fold over your legs, or if you prefer to maintain a little bit of a straight spine, do that. Now we're winding down. So yes, I challenged you. We did some weird things, we did some strong things. Now it's about softness. Maybe while we sit here, reflect again to the relationships in your life, the beautiful relationships that we have. Maybe somebody will pop up in your mind and you'll go, hey, it's about time I send that big person a message again. It's lovely to just maintain those beautiful relationships. They do create a reality, your environment, your friends, your family. They create your reality. It's the conversations you have with them, all of that. That's your life. Inhale, lift up. Bring the knees together, roll onto your back. Rock and roll a little from right to left. Soft back bend, or a bridge, or a wheel. What works for you, or maybe even a supported bridge. Just stretching the front line of the body. You can interlace your hands at the level of your bum and then walk your shoulders under. Feel free to close your eyes. Two more rounds of breath there. Slowly, slowly bring the spine back down towards the floor and just pause when you're there. Just feel, oh, nice and grounded through the pelvis and the spine. Eagle your left leg over the right. You can interlace or hook the left toes behind the ankle. You don't have to. It doesn't really add a lot of value, but just do what feels good for your knees. And then we drop the knees to the left side. If it feels too strong, let the left knee drop away. Let the left knee fall out of your eagle legs. Take 4 to 6 rounds of breath here. Bring the knees back to center, and then hook the right knee or the right leg, eagle it on top of the left, and let your legs fall over to the right side. You can let the right leg slide out of the eagle if that feels nicer for you. Bring the knees back to center. Lift the legs up the wall. I'm just going to give you a minute or two to do something that feels good to your body. I'll give you some suggestions. Happy baby pose can be quite nice. Plow pose, shoulder stands. Or you can already come to Shavasana and just start to really integrate and process all the different layers. The thoughts, the emotions. Oh, this feels good. Oh la la. I can feel the beating of my heart in my head. Or it's rushing of blood. I don't know what it is, but it feels intense, but quite nice at the same time. And then in the next couple of rounds of breath, slowly make your way to your Shavasana shape. If you want to grab a blanket, if you want to put some more clothing on, do so. I'll be your timekeeper, but if you feel like you want a longer Shavasana, maybe just switch your own timer on and just lie back and relax. Enjoy the sensations in the body and just the stillness. The music, and then just let go of everything. Nowhere to be. You don't have anything to do, but this is so, so, so healing. Practicing the being. Practicing just letting go of having to do anything. If you are in a really happy place, just stay. Just stay. There's no rush at all. Feel free If you are ready, feel free to slowly bring some more active breaths in, conscious breaths, noticing the rising and the falling of the chest on the inhale. Maybe keep your eyes closed for now, so just still stay with that cultivation of the relationship with yourself, not sharing too much energy with the outer world yet. That will probably happen most of the rest of the day. Notice the fingers and the toes, wiggle them a little. And then hug your knees into your chest. Oh, like your Great, great, great start of your day. Already investing in yourself, in the relationship with your body, your mind, your heart. And that's a beautiful, beautiful, strong foundation to create relationships with others. And that is in the end, and the circle is round. It's what life is all about. Connecting, sharing stories, sharing energy, and just loving and seeing people's lights, seeing people's uniqueness, your uniqueness. And then come to the side. From the side, you can softly press yourself back up into a seated position. Let's again place our hands on our chest, our beautiful heart. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it heals, sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's light. We practice keeping our hearts open. We consciously practice to keep an open heart. So whatever has happened in the past, and we all get hurt sometimes, it doesn't hang heavy on us, but we can continue approaching life with a light and open heart, so we can continue cultivating a beautiful relationship with ourselves, which translates into beautiful, authentic, loving relationship with other people. Thank you for coming to practice, for wanting to always be curious about life, about yourself, about where you're at, your thoughts, your hearts, your body. From my very grateful heart, I'm very grateful for our relationship and what it brings into my life. Namaste.